I want to go
I
inside.
want to case the walls.
Okay. As you are entering the city, Prince Darendil is going to start kind of just prostrating to the crowd, just like in Elvish. So if you don't speak Elvish, you don't know what he's saying. He's saying, I seek able bodied people to assist me in a quest to retrieve my humanity from an evil wizard in exchange for monetary gain.
Oh my
And
god.
Ryker, you happen to speak that language, which is very lucky because it's the only language Prince Darendil speaks.
Oh
Um,
my god.
so,
Wonderful.
as you are passing through the crowd,
Well,
you
he
do
speaks
hear
English too. He speaks common.
Prince Darendil only speaks Elvish.
Oh.
I speak Elvish, so I would have heard him and
Yeah,
stuff.
so Cassius has basically been translating mostly for you guys.
Uh, I'll step up with my cane and step up. Says, "Well, my name is Lord Ryker, and I'll take an offer for trade if we
You
can
want to
discuss this further."
describe who steps out of the crowd and up to the party?
You see, it's a weird. It's a Kender. It's humanoid-ish. I was gonna change the race, but I liked it. Nice button-up jacket, all nice and fancy. A nice cloak in the back. Very nice boots, very well polished. Nice trousers. Cane had a weird shape on the top of it. It has like a sort of a, I would say like kind of dragon shape, but not sort of. Not like full dragon. Like I would say like a serpent kind of thing. And you see him just gripping it
There.
like no one's like I have it gripped tightly
It's
kind of
there.
thing. But no weapons, no armor, just nice button-up suit, that kind of stuff.
So, expensive is what you would look like, yes?
Expensive.
All right. Mostly the rest of the crowd just sort of ignores the giant weird cat man spouting off in Elvish. But yes, this person approaches your party.
Larovi is very confused for the fact he does not understand what anything was said.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna be I'm here, I'm not here. I still have to pick my spells. I haven't finished that yet.
Well, I guess another person to help Darendil out.
How long have we been sitting here?
You guys are at the you have just entered through the gates of Neverwinter. You're in town.
I will go and try to unload my drow friends here to somebody who would be a little bit more helpful for them.
Are you going to try and get in contact with your Zentarum buddies?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah. Although I don't think I've ever told anybody that.
Well, you don't
Thanks,
have to tell
Tom.
them.
Thanks, Tom.
You don't have to tell them. We don't mix player and character knowledge here.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, you! Why are you going to that Assassin's Guild? No, I'm just kidding.
Shh. Quiet.
Stop! Explain yourself immediately.
Quick, ninjas, get them.
I know that several of you had things you wanted to take care of in town, so you do not have to travel as a group here.
I mean, it's Neverwinter. It's pretty much protective. Might get in a fight or something, but I don't see us battling Orcus here.
That's always where he
Right,
shows
guys?
up, where you least expect him.
God.
Yeah, don't jinx it.
Glavagul, stay with Rin.
Okay. Eldith, so several of the guards are kind of looking pretty warily at both Prince Darendil and Glabagul. Because those are like the only, like Neverwinter's a pretty big city. Like they're pretty used to fairly diverse people here. But yeah, none of them have ever seen an ooze, and no one here has ever seen a Quaggoth before. So
I will.
So I'm gonna be standing behind Globagul, or in front of Globagul, protecting him from any stupid people trying to do stupid shit.
And I'm going to actually ride on his saddle as like he's my mount. Yeah.
all right. You are riding Glabagul, who has a speed of 10 feet, so he's very slow. Um,
I am majestic.
you are majestic. Roll for
Mm,
roll for majesty.
I'm
Um,
expecting Lou to doing princess wave as the Lou's riding along.
yeah, no, none of the guards will actually stop you unless you like actually disturb the peace or something. But yeah, they're all
mm,
kind of anytime you go by, they're all like eyes glued on you. Just more of a curiosity than like they're trying to keep tabs on you for nefarious purposes.
right.
Oh,
I
friendly
whisper
has no
back to
view.
Globagool and I tell him, try to not talk. We don't want anybody trying to taking you and doing experiments with you. Just try to stay as silent as possible until we can get you someplace safe.
Okay. Brimley, can you see now?
I can see the home page.
Yeah, that's where we are still.
Okay.
We have no map from Neverwinter just because I don't think you guys are going to spend very
What?
much
I'm
time.
I'm not the only one that person
No,
died.
not really. Huh?
You are not the only person who died.
Wow!
Uh-oh.
Really gotta listen to this shit.
Um, so are you guys going to? So Prince Darendil will be talking to this new guy, Ryker. I'm imagining you introduced yourself. And he'll say, "Please let us discuss the details over a flagon of fine wine at the nearest inn of reputable whatever. I don't know. I
I
haven't been in civilization in a while.
I don't drink.
Well, sit across from me while I drink then.
If it
Awesome.
loosens your inhibitions, sure. Maybe make better deals. Why not?
Please, I'm an elf. It takes much longer to loosen my inhibitions than a single flagon of wine.
Yeah, we'll see about that as
Uh,
I drop some special stuff in your drink.
Oh,
You,
I'm joking.
I don't think that's things you say out loud.
Ooh,
you're
I was
supposed
joking.
to. You're not supposed to say the quiet part.
Oh, damn it.
So Prince Darendil is basically now that you're back in civilization, he's acting like he's an elf and of high standing. So he is just kind of taking off towards a tavern or inn.
Okay.
I know Cassius wants to do something, and I know Lou has some things he needs to do that are quick, but not going to be in a tavern. Do you want to take care of those things now or later?
I'm more.
Later for Lou, I think. Well,
Okay.
hold on. Yeah, no, Lou needs to get it out of the way now. He needs to go put in a report.
Okay. Lou, the city of Neverwinter is fairly large, but you know what you're looking for. The Emerald Enclave has a presence here. It's not a terribly big presence, but like they have a small little outpost within the city. And if you ask around, you're able to find it fairly easily. Is anyone going to go with Lou, or does Lou want to do
Yeah,
this by
I'm
himself, or how on that?
gonna ask, does anybody want to come with? I'm putting in a report about the fiendish
Yeah,
activity
I'll come
down.
with.
Lorovi will follow.
And Glabagool will follow. I'll tell Glabagool, Glabagool, you stay with us.
I think Lou is still riding Glabagool.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, yeah.
But do,
Um,
So,
but do.
Gabagool should come with.
okay. Prince Darendil will kind of signal at the tavern that he's at and the inn, and he will await you back there. Eldith will kind of do the same thing, just kind of whisper as she goes by. I'll keep an eye on him, keep him out of trouble.
You're the best.
Okay, so Lou, you find the Emerald Enclave outpost. Within, there's not really anybody of particular rank. There's nobody that you know here, but you can certainly go in and file your report, and then you would imagine you would hear back from them from the higher ups at some point. But when you walk through the door of the outpost, you feel that familiar, like you're walking through a little bit of a wall. Um, like there's a barrier of some kind, a magical barrier of some kind that you are walking through. That you are familiar with this sensation.
Uh, Lou sighs a bit, like a breath of relief, as he turns back to the party. By the way, there's an enchantment for the Enclave. As we deal with fiends, true names are important to us. Uh, you will hear our real names in this building, but when you leave, you will hear the name that we have determined to give. As for myself, you know me as Lou. That is a name you will remember hearing in this place.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
So as you follow Lou inside, you all
Wind
also
chirps.
just kind of feel that little wave of energy as you're walking in. Um, Brimley, roll me a quick Arcana check.
All right.
Excuse me.
11.
This is magic.
Start out strong.
Yes, that's
Okay.
magic.
So yeah, so basically the area that you walk into, Lou, is sort of like a clerk's office almost. Like there's a counter with a guy behind it, and he has a big, Emerald Enclave tabard over, his heraldry. Like he's very obviously with the guild, and he'll look up and just say name,
Junior Watcher, Luminous Orinus Perennius.
and then
Yeah, what he said.
he'll produce.
Jesus.
He's going to produce a parchment, quill, and what have you, and he's report, and he'll hand it out to you.
Like a written out report.
Hmm.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll take it. All right,
Bless
guys. This is the fun part. Paperwork.
Paperwork, bureaucracy, baby. Everyone roll for
So,
bureaucracy.
Oh my god, no. Please don't.
I need all of you to tell me everything that you know about the fiendish incursion down there. This is going to take a while. We need to be detailed.
So we're not actually going to role play out the entire thing, but
No,
but that is
this will
Aw.
probably be the single most boring moment of all of your characters' lives.
So
Oh,
As the Emerald Enclave is very much like almost a military structure, but they handle themselves like a corporate office.
except for Brimley. Brimley is taking it all in. He's like, "Oh, really? That's what happened down there? Wow, oh man, I missed that too. Oh man, oh, come on,
Yeah,
let's get down there."
Larovia is also kind of like questioning some of the things that's been going on.
there's a lot of the fuck.
uh,
All right.
And then the giant
by the
plant
end of the
person came out. Really? Oh, that's wow. A marriage you stopped, huh?
nice.
That's exactly where my other group is.
Lord.
oh lord.
Okay, so this is going to be a process of hours as you guys do this. Cassius, are you with this group, or did you want to slink off to do your thing on your own?
Yeah, I got 3 drow with me, so we're not gonna go and hang out with those guys. I'm gonna
Okay.
go over and find my way to the Zentarum where I know they are, and we're gonna take it from there.
So, unlike the Emerald Enclave, the Zentarum keep their presence. Like, people know they're here, but you don't see a building with, hey, welcome to the Zentarum on it.
Exactly.
But
Zentarums are us.
yes, you are, with your contacts, able to figure out where there is a bit of a headquarters there.
Perfect.
So, yeah, when you go inside, it's like a dark, seedy sort of warehouse, essentially.
Oh,
Similarly, there's not anyone you actually know here, but
yeah.
you can identify by rank who's in charge here.
Ooh.
And so you do see a man in very very nice black leather armor. Like he looks like he really is into the whole thieves guild thing, like a little bit too much. Like it might be too obvious if he's walking on the street. But
He just made the new rank or whatever, and he's like showing it off.
pretty much, yeah, he's
Yeah,
like
okay.
super stoked about it.
Oh, you got the DLC code. I see.
He said, "I got that day one DLC."
Oh, I can't tell at all. Well, I have 3 drow here from the Underdark. They do not want to go back, and I figured we could put them to service, and they'd be helpful, at least in reconnaissance, knowledge of the Underdark, things like that, and clearly skillful enough to be useful.
He's gonna look over the group of them and just be like, "So you leave them with me, and I'll induct them into the order, because that's a thing I can do now. Yeah, I can bring people in.
Absolutely, whatever makes things better for you. They
Who's
may
your
be
normal
armor, do weapons,
who's
new
who's
information.
your normal contact? Whatever your name is.
The Talia Thornton. My name is Cassius Demas. I
Oh,
am
you
fang
introduced
level.
yourself. He is intentionally not remembering your name
Oh,
because he's a
dick.
dick.
Okay. All right.
uh,
Talia Thornton.
uh, as soon as you say that name, his eyes kind of go wide, and he'll be like, "Oh, you I mean, she's still down in Phandalin for now, but so have you talked to her?
I have.
Okay, you probably want to go report into her, but I guess I'll take these 3 off your hands. That means I get credit for them. They're mine now."
They're ours now. I will stab you.
And
All for Zentara. So let's go.
he's he starts polishing a little silver coin that has the Zemtarum emblem on it that he keeps like on him all the time. He's like, "Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
sure, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. All right, fine. You 3 come with me." And the elves, the drow, look at you, look back at the guy, like they are like, "I don't know about this."
yeah, just thumbs up. Don't worry. It'll be okay.
Okay, you leave them with this guy. Um, all right, we
They'll
are
kill him
then.
if they want to. So whatever.
We're gonna
It's fine.
cut back over to Ryker. I think that it's just you and Prince Darendil and Eldith here. So Prince Darendil is looking you over and still in Elvish, like, it's nice to finally meet someone of higher noble standing.
Yes. I've been here quite some time and I haven't really talked to anybody, but I'm here to request from my father. He's I already tried to trade with other people, but they're not looking for what we're looking to trade.
Well, you'd have to talk to my father about trade relations, but if you can assist
Okay,
me in
see you
my
later. I stand up. I'm going to stand up.
wait just a moment, sir. Wait just a moment.
You told me I have to speak with your father. I'm not
Yes,
here
but
to waste time.
we'll have to get there first. My father is a very important man, a king, in fact, in the High Forest, and we'll need you to help me get there. As you can see, my visage has not the fair elf prince that I once was. I seem to have found myself cursed, you see.
Uh huh.
So
Then
if
why don't you
you
just go to like a cleric or a priest or something to remove the curse?
Well, so far nothing seems to work. I think that the main thing here is that I have to find the wizard who put this spell upon me and, well, probably murder him most violently.
Well, that sounds like you said your father's in the forest. I can maybe just find him
Yes,
myself.
yes. I don't think that you can. You'll probably need introductions at least.
He probably knows my father. It's fine.
Who's your father?
Oh, he's Riker Sigard the first.
All right, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't know your father, which means my father almost certainly does not know your father.
So that may be a predicament.
So you help me, I help you, and that will work out. I think. Yes.
Well, I want to find out if you need what I need or what I'm selling. I guess.
What are you selling?
Oh, wonderful armor and weapons, and you see, my we're very good. Say blacksmiths.
He kind of looks you up and down and say, "You don't have any uh examples of your trade, I see."
Would you like to see it?
Well, of course.
And then I grab my cane and I push the head down on the cane, and all of a sudden, the armor just starts developing around my shoulders, on my back, on my legs. As you can, if you can bring up the picture.
No.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Rude. It's cool. Would this do?
Oh, that's lovely, fascinating.
And I push the button again. It goes back.
Okay.
Down to my wrists and.
All right. Let's cut back over to Lou and party. Everybody except for Lou and Brimley, roll me a Constitution save. Cassius and Ryker don't have to roll.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have to roll what?
A con save.
Oh.
Yeah. One of those nat 20s that you always throw at.
Okay. You guys are still awake. Good. This is taking forever. Is extremely tedious and boring. Lou and Brimley are totally into it, but that's about it. But yeah, Lou, you do finish up what you consider to be an accurate report, and you submit it to the Enclave, and now you're just waiting for a response. The response will not come today. Like, it has to be sent out.
So is that all the paperwork you got to fill out, or there's some more stuff to do? I wouldn't mind hearing some of those stories again.
Oh no, this is just the request for the meeting to give the actual report.
It. Listen, if that was just a request, I hate to see the meeting.
This is the
Oh my
report to request a report.
Oh shit.
We've given them all the
Ren
information. They will
chuckles
decide what to
at
do next.
that comment.
So we can say that unless Lou, you want to do anything else here, you guys can meet up back at the tavern where Prince Darendil and Eldith had taken Ryker, and Cassius, you would also head that direction, I imagine.
Yeah. What was the name of the agent?
The name of the agent is, hold on, here in my notes.
Yeah, Lou's got nothing else to do here. He's done with work.
Mike Hunt.
Nice.
Okay, so Lou, as you and Rin, Loravoy, and Brimley, as you exit the place, the outpost, Rin, you, Brimley, and Loravoy cannot remember Lou's actual name. It's just
Angry.
Lou to you again.
Oh, I didn't even. I pretty much. I didn't hear the name. I said like what he said, and I didn't really pay attention. As a respect to Lou, I did not hear his name. I blocked
Yeah,
it out.
so to you guys, Lou always introduces himself as Lou P. Orin. His name is Luminous Pyranus Orinus.
Oh wow.
Loopy Orin.
Or it,
Nice.
or if you look at his pretend name, it's very close to the name for rabbits, like Leoporin or something.
Nice.
Yeah, there was a whole name scheme there. My head's frazzled today, and I just bad day to explain it.
Cassius,
You're
the
fine.
agent
You
that
explained
you
it
were
fine.
dealing with, his name is Gilbert Accord.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll fast forward everybody back to the tavern where you meet up with Eldith and Prince Darendil.
As soon as Rin sees Cassius, she pulls him aside into is there like a closet that we can hide in for 2 seconds?
There is not. We can go sit down at the table.
No, I wasn't gonna do
Rin,
Jesus Christ.
Rin, what do you want to talk about? Can't just pull me away every time.
I missed you. That's
I
it.
missed you too.
And then I give him a kiss. And then I leave the room.
You're so cute.
Okay.
Get back to work.
So everybody but Rin, I guess, is at a table. Rin, where are you going?
I'm heading to the table. I
Okay.
go up to the
By the way, I'm not
barkeep
even.
and
If there's a map, I'm not on a map. Just
Well,
like,
there's not a map
There's no
yet.
map.
oh, okay, cool.
There's no
I
map
tell
yet,
the barkeep that I'm buying a round for all of my friends.
Okay. When you say that, oh no, wait, you're not speaking Elvish. Never mind. Prince
No.
Darendil is ordering the most expensive wine that they have.
How
Oh my
much is
God.
it? How much is it?
Look, for a round, including what that big cat guy is drinking, that's gonna cost you 10 silver pieces.
Okay, that's fine. Give them 2 rounds each.
All right, it's a deal. So,
Zach,
what
you have my money, so can you calculate that for me, please?
Why? Do I have your money?
Yeah,
I don't
you have my
remember
money. I gave you my money.
bitch, you better have my money.
I don't think that's how giving works. But okay.
I put 4 gold, or I put 5 gold on the table.
The
This one's on me, guys, for the paperwork.
Sure.
I
There you
don't
go.
mind the paperwork. You were doing what you needed to do, Lou. It's your job. I respect it. So you need to do what you need to do, and
Gold.
don't worry about it.
Gold is 10
You,
silver.
you
so-
Goliath really surprise me every time. I don't know. Some of you just want to rip heads off, and some of you are apologizing. Wow.
Some of us can be a little bit more civilized when taught how to be.
Yes.
Careful, she's a Canadian Goliath, so she'll say sorry while she's pulling your head off.
And
If you want to
Oh,
hear some,
sorry.
She's the only polite Canadian here, by the way.
if you want to hear some real stories about some battles, talk to the dwarf and the Goliath. The battles between the dwarves and the giants have been those of fairy tales and myths, ages.
Best stories. It was the best story.
Those wars
I
gave birth to
actually
the
miss those
mightiest of
stories.
heroes.
When I was with my tribe, they used to tell those stories all the time to the kids, and we would just sit around, and the kids always loved the stories. They always want to be the hero of the stories. So the stories were good.
I'm gonna move you guys to the big map real quick.
Okay.
So
So what's the plan now, guys? We're going to the high forest.
So you remember that place that we were supposed to go to in the beginning? It was this town, and there
Vandalin?
was something there that we were supposed to get.
Vandalin.
I didn't know where it was.
The town that we met in?
No, it was north of there.
The town north of Vandalin is Neverwinter,
Neverwinter.
technically. I don't think there's
It
a town
was
north
an
of Vandalin.
empty. It was an abandoned
oh,
town.
you're going way back. That would be
Yeah.
the town of Thundertree. Yeah,
Thundertree.
it's a tiny little nothing town right on the edge of the forest
That's
somewhere
like,
around here.
I thought it was up here or up
Oh, sorry.
here.
Here's a map.
I probably
Oh,
have
okay.
it on a different map. But yeah, it is not on this map. It is so small. But yeah, it had been completely overtaken by some sort of infestation.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You
that
had
was a
met,
long time ago, though.
yeah, you had met someone in Phandalin that was from there that wanted you to go back and like find something of hers that had
It
been
was
left
late.
behind. But
How-
that was like a long time ago.
Quellen.
Yeah,
But
even in
we
game
could
time, I think
still
it
get
was.
it back to her.
Well, I mean,
I only know because
it
I'm
was
currently
like
playing that story.
6, 7 months ago.
Mm.
I mean, it's kind of on the way, I guess, if we want to head back down there.
Yeah, we
Still got a
can
little
go
business in
quickly.
Vandalin.
Yeah, according to my map,
It's not like if it's
Thundertree is
going
like
out of the
here.
way.
Come on.
Dope. Nope. Good
Yeah,
move.
there.
Oh, is it all the way up there?
Yeah. It's right before the forest.
It's been a
That's
hot
pretty
second
far.
since I've looked at that map, so
12, 13, 14. Got 15 hexagons. That is a far trip from Vandalin.
Like, like 2.5 days.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, from Neverwinter to Phandalin is roughly 3 days of travel. If you stay on the road.
Yeah, okay.
So, which direction are you guys wanting to head?
Well, where's this wizard? I'm going to talk to the prince saying, where's this wizard do you think that cursed you?
The High Forest is sort of Neverwinter Woods' eastern section over here.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of on the way.
By the way, I'm not seeing any pings from anybody.
Where the W is in Neverwinter Wood.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Wizard
that's
one.
what
I
it
don't know why I
means.
don't see the
Like,
pings.
Can you still not see him?
No, I got him now.
Okay,
Well, you said the prince is only speaking in Elvish, correct?
that is correct.
And everybody else is, except for Ryker, is the only one that can understand him?
and
Cassius can understand him. Does
Yeah.
anyone else speak Elvish?
I hung out with elves, but I didn't pick up their language. They talked to me in common.
Well,
Common and abyssal.
Brimley is going to say, oh, I'm going to hear something that helps with their communication. So give me some time. After 10 minutes, everyone's going to feel this link, and it's going to create cast Roy's telepathic bond. So everyone should be able to telepathically communicate with everybody else, regardless if you share their language or not.
Rin is at that
Kind of
moment
handy.
thinking whether or not she's wearing underwear or not.
You know we can hear
And
you.
and
And I
she's
don't
like,
know any of you, and I
This is
don't want to
good.
hear that.
This is
"Oh,
good.
but what? Oh, I'm sorry. How are you hearing my thoughts?"
I'm assuming this
Oh
guy
no.
did his
Oh,
thing.
did I not explain what was happening? For those who can't speak the same language, this helps immensely. But
Oh,
it
okay.
definitely
Well,
brings everybody a lot closer too.
Yeah,
okay.
Brimley, you should probably forewarn people before you.
He did.
A little
Invade
bit
their
more
minds.
forewarning.
Yeah, maybe next time.
You said that the last time.
One of these days, I'll remember that people don't like to be probed like that.
Some
Yeah.
people do.
Some people, yeah.
Well, if we wanted to visit Thundertree on the way there, that's not too much of a problem.
So I'm trying to figure out this prince thing. So you said the wizard might be in this area, correct?
Yes, he is the court wizard. Vikan is his name.
Ooh,
He's a court wizard of your father.
Indeed. And I
This
think
does
that
not
his
make any sense. Why
I
did the
think his
court wizard
plan.
decide to curse you?
Well, because I am the heir to the king's kingdom. He wants to marry my sister and become king after my father dies. Would be my guess.
good plan. Good plan. We should definitely help you, Darendil.
So if
Okay.
I get you to your father, can you promise me this trade between my father and your father?
I mean, I can promise you that my father would reward you for the return of his son. I can't promise any trade negotiations.
This is the only reward I want. This is my mission, and I'm not going to fail my mission.
Well, then you'll have to talk to him about it.
Okay, then I'll see you later. And since you told me where you're from, I'll just start heading that way.
Okay,
No,
Riker
no
leaves the
problem.
group.
Goodbye, Ryker.
All
Nice
right,
seeing you.
Mike, roll up a new character.
I'm just waiting for him to
Someone is
follow. Let's go.
cooperative.
Let's go. No time to waste. Finish your alcohol.
Yeah,
You
we could
guys
go to
want to
Fandalin later. That's fine.
Vandalin later?
Yeah,
High
that's fine with
Forest first. Okay. All right. So you guys leave the town, and you can stay there overnight. Like, there's not really anything else we need to do in Neverwinter, though.
Okay.
And as you make your way, so if you guys travel by the main road, the main road is reasonably well traveled. So you're finding that you're passing things like caravans and travelers and whatnot. The further that you get from Neverwinter, the less that happens. And you will eventually have to go off trail to get to where Prince Darendil wants to take you as I look for the appropriate map. Oh, what did you guys want to do with Nomi and her friends? I actually
Oh, I
completely
think
forgot about them until just now.
I
think
actually want
she
to know
said
where
that
they want to
she.
go.
Yeah, I think she said she knew which way that she wanted to go.
Okay. She would
She wants to go
probably
back.
yeah, she would probably want to go to Gauntlgrim, which is actually also where Eldith wants to go. So I'm gonna move your token. We're gonna, for the sake of brevity, not do overnight watches for a hot second here while you stay on the main road. You guys get to about Mya, and Eldith breaks off from the group, and she
Oh,
says
okay.
that she is gonna head north to Gauntlgrim and make
Yeah,
her
okay.
own report there. And Gauntlgrim is one of the few known entrances to the Underdark. So
Um,
You take Nomi
sorry.
and her group there with you.
so yes, Nomi and the gnomes are also interested in going that way.
I'm
Cool.
gonna talk to Lou for a second. Introduce myself, blah blah blah. By the time you already did this, and you have very nice armor, must say.
Thank you very much.
Would you like some help with your armor? Maybe, just to spruce it up a bit? Do you get hit a lot, as I should say? Do you get hit a lot?
Not on purpose.
Not really.
No?
Not something I like aim to do.
Do you want to maybe add to not to get hit to it at all?
I think I'm fine. My god
you
and I
sure?
are pretty good at fighting together.
Are you sure you don't want +2?
I think
Oh,
he's trying to
I'm
make
all
it so
right.
you're harder to hit.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
I understand, but I'm all right. I think that might be better suited on. I almost called you Ayer. Um, Cassius.
What are you trying to pawn off on me?
I gotta look at his character.
He can use. He can apparently.
Depends on the armor.
Light armor?
Can't. He already has magical armor.
I have magic armor.
Has to be non-magical armor.
I'm not taking
That's
off
why
my
I've been looking over characters, trying to see who has non-magical armor.
Am I the only one with non-magical armor?
I haven't gone over everybody's.
Are you really? Holy shit.
I think I might be. I've just got standard
Awesome.
chainmail. The
Oh,
only
okay.
magic item I have is Dawnbreaker. Yeah.
That's
You've only
awesome.
got the one, but it is a hell of a magic item.
Fuck yeah.
Not bad.
I have not been worried about anything.
Well, when we say goodbye to Nomi and Eldith and stuff, I'll just, shake their hands, wish them well, a good goodbye greeting.
Okay.
I give them each a big hug and I tell them I'm glad that you survived this whole time. I'm really glad that you
You're the
were
only one
one
with
of
non
the
magical
ones
armor.
that lived.
Nomi will, of course, hug you back, and she'll say, "Me too. I didn't think we were gonna get out of that last scrape there, but I'm glad at least most of us made it."
Me too.
And Eldith
Absolutely.
is gonna hug onto Cassius a little bit tighter and longer than you would expect, and she'll say, "Okay."
Rin pushes Eldith off of Cassius
Easy. Jesus.
and gives her a hug.
Fuck out of here.
Uh, we didn't even get to the part where she kisses you full on the mouth. Oh no.
Oh, that's good.
Uh,
We did get to the part where she was beheaded. That's good.
Lou, you're the
uh,
only one person that
Anywho,
magical
we'll
armor.
see you soon
Alright.
for sure.
Would you
We'll
like
be
it?
we'll be to Gauntled Grim in no time.
all right.
Yeah,
Le-
I will.
Okay.
Can you send a letter? What is his name? Grimwald or something in that town below
Gundren?
in Gundren.
No,
Yeah.
Gundren
Send
is the
to
guy.
Gundren.
Yeah.
Send a message to Gundren that you have made it safely.
I did. I've been
A message.
talking to Gundra in the last few days.
No. I
So
want
I have
them.
+2
I
to
want
AC.
Eldith to send a message to Gundren
Oh,
to
Eldith
say,
doesn't know Gundren.
She doesn't know Gundra.
"Oh, damn.
You
Yeah.
met her already in the Underdark.
Yes, that's true." Then how are we supposed to know that she got there safely?
I'll message her and ask her if she's gotten there safely. Like
Okay.
4 or 5 days, right? And so check in, make sure everything's good, let you know when we're heading back. Be safe.
Yes, keep yourselves safe. I'm sure we'll meet again someday.
Yeah. There's a warrior, she'll be fine.
All right. So you guys have separated from both Eldith and the gnomes. The only NPC still with the group is Glabagool.
And Darendil.
Oh, and Darendil, yeah.
Yes,
So
Tom, less people. Woohoo.
We need to look into purchasing a cart that can hold Glabagool as we
You know what I
trade.
forgot to ask?
Hmm,
You know what I wanted? I
what?
wanted a fucking what's it called? The magic bag, the bag of holding.
Oh, bag of
I wanted
holding.
to buy one in Neverwinter.
Well,
Shit.
if you wait 2 days, I can make one.
Oh.
I can wait 2 days.
Well, you're gonna be waiting longer because I have no infusions left, so you have to wait a level.
That's fine.
Hey, um,
There we go.
I just gonna throw it out there. I am willing to give up the +2 infusion to get the bag of holding. That is much better to me in my eyes.
Oh, then I have to change everything. Okay, fine.
Awesome.
all right. It is at this point that Prince
Well, hold
Darendil
on to
starts.
it because
Oh,
it takes 2 days to. Sorry to interrupt. It takes 2 days to make it. So
Okay.
just hold on to that the armor clutch for 2 days, and I'll change my infusion.
All right.
All right.
okay. Prince Darendil is going to start leading you off trail here into the woods proper, explaining that his people are very seclusionist. Like their kingdom is quite small, but they are not big fans of interacting with the outside world.
Right.
So Prince Darendil needs to make a survival check to not get lost.
I'm gonna give
Sorry,
him
I have
guidance.
to keep talking to my kid. He's supposed to be
It's
doing
okay,
his
baby.
homework right now, and he's not doing it.
You're
So
doing good, love.
With guidance, that's a net dirty 20. So he is able to guide you through. How about everybody else also give me a survival check just to see what you either survival or perception depending on what you want to roll. But yeah,
There's no
everybody give me
stones
one of those
around,
checks.
are there?
I mean, there are the occasional stone, but
Do I
Nothing I
give
can use
myself
stone cutting
guidance?
on.
I give myself guidance for that one too, or no?
Oh,
yes, you can.
natural 19.
Nice.
are you kidding me? Ugh.
17. I'll take that.
Ooh.
Brimley, you see a stone and you are fascinated by it.
Could there be more stone structures around?
I think I know what happened. Yeah, something.
Okay, Lou, you are the only
There we go.
one. You are
Then,
being. Oh, nope.
then I'm
Cassius.
going to do
Hey, Cass.
something. I'm going to do Flash of Genius and add another +4 to mine. So that will be
21.
Thank you.
You got a 17.
So 21. Okay, so in that case, Ryker, Cassius, and Lou, you know that the group is being watched. You kind of catch a glimpse periodically of someone in the trees. You're not exactly sure who or what they are, but someone is following you as you go in through through the woods here.
Is that humanoid or my humanoid?
Yes, humanoid.
Oh, dope.
Who's very stealthy? Anybody?
You lost your rogue
Uh,
and your ranger, so yeah.
I'm
Anybody
pretty
else
stealthy. Yeah, I'm pretty stealthy.
Okay. If I do greater invisibility on you, you can
Oh
go.
boy.
Oh,
No,
what?
greater visibility is like 10 minutes or a minute. I'll cast invisibility on myself.
Alright, you can do that. Fine.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but invisibility lasts.
Then I'm going to cast on myself so I can see you, just in case you need
Oh,
any help. I'm gonna see invisibility.
that's a
Okay.
good call.
I'm playing a smart character this time.
I'll try and be sneaky and try to catch the shadow person unawares if possible.
Man, I'm missing Renra.
Fuck.
And Enra, literally invisible as long as it's dark.
Yeah.
I know.
So, Cassius, go ahead and roll me a stealth check with advantage. Oh, you do not have to do that good.
Oh, goody.
Did he roll perception or did he roll stealth?
Stealth.
Something popping up.
Oh wait.
The
Oh
stealth roll
yeah.
has not
Okay.
come through yet.
Sorry. Yeah. There it goes. Now I rolled it. What do I get? Oh, not great. 17.
Okay. So Riker, you see Cassius go invisible and then drop back behind the group and kind of circle around the last place that you all saw that figure. And Cassius, as you kind of sneak your way around, you see an elf, some sort of ranger. She's got a bow, and she is definitely like she's not getting ready to attack, but she is definitely spying on your party. But she does not seem
Gotcha.
to notice you.
Dope.
How
That's a
long
good
does
one.
your how many days have you been on the road? Not long?
You have been on the road for, I'm going to say this is the third day.
Oh, so then his telepathic shit doesn't.
Yeah, that only
Yes.
lasts an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, nice.
But it has unlimited range.
On the plane,
Yeah.
if you walk into a magnificent mansion, it cuts off.
Ooh, does it?
Magnificent mansion is on another plane of existence.
Yeah, well,
That's true.
But if you all went into the Magnificent Mansion, you would still be able to hear.
Then you would, yeah, then you'd be able to talk to each other.
Dope.
Can I still see him?
I'm going to say you can't see Cassius just because he's behind total cover by now. But you would have seen him drop back. Cassius, you are the only one who sees the elf lady.
Okay. I will head back over to the group and just kind of, merge between two of my friends here and become invisible, kind of like a seamless, I was always there kind of motion.
Yeah. Riker, you would have seen him approach. So yeah.
What did you see?
Uh, just an elf scout. It'll be fine.
Scout means there's an extra party nearby.
Well,
Should
scout means that we're in their
maybe do an
territory.
ambush
And
on her?
I mean, it seemed more like a non-threatening kind of scout, more of, keeping eyes on people in the same area of them. Like, elves are naturally more akin to being hidden as opposed to a town. So more of a guard. She seems more of a guard as opposed to an assassin.
I look at the prince. When do you have someone following us?
Okay, so you are bringing the prince into this.
Yeah.
He'll say, "A
Oh
scout. A
God!
scout means we are in the proper area. It is I, Prince Darendil, here to see my father."
Oh,
He
God
yells
damn it.
into the into the forest.
I probably should have warned you about Darendil. He does that.
I didn't
He's
expect
very
you
loud.
to do that.
Yeah.
So an arrow is going to plant itself on the ground in front of Prince Darendil, and from the trees, she's not revealing herself, although Cassius, you know where she's at. You're gonna hear a response also in Elvish, and she'll say, "You are very clearly not a prince nor an elf. What the hell are you doing in our woods?" Uh, Prince
He
Darendil will
look.
say,
Does he look like it? Can I do an investigation on him?
Oh,
on
he looks
Prince
like a
Darendil.
cat.
Yes.
He looks like
Quaggoth.
yeah, he looks like a Quaggoth, which looks like this.
Yeah, he does not look like an elf.
Oh.
He's a
I
quadruped,
might-
right?
So they kind of walk on their front legs, also, like if they're sprinting. But I can get a better picture of a Quaggoth in here.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
It's even worse.
He looks like that.
Oh my God. His hands look
Just
fucking
a
weird.
shorter version of it.
Oh no, he is that big. Like
He's
Oh.
big.
Yeah.
Oh, why haven't we been riding him? Oh my God.
He's not a thing to write. Oh my God.
he
I
would be
know,
so,
but it would have been funny.
he would
You
be
could have
so
done that, Cassius.
I'm gonna
Oh
yell
my
at
God.
Elvish. Well, he said he's who he is. Who do you think who he is?
I believe he has been cursed, and we're here to help remove this curse, which happens to be this way.
The elf is going to reveal herself out from the forest. Cassius, you are not surprised by her location. And with an arrow like in her bow, like she's extremely cautious. She's just gonna be like, "That doesn't make any sense. Prince Darendil is perfectly fine back at the palace. Something is weird here, sir."
I'm going to look back and forth. So, are you sure you're Prince Darendil, or are you going there to kill Prince Darendil?
As she reveals her location, Prince Darendil. Hold on, I need to bring up her thing here. Prince Darendil spreads his arms really wide, and he just goes, "Wistea! You know me. You know that I am the prince." And she's just gonna be like, "What the?"
Can I insight the prince so
Yeah,
you can
that's.
actually tell him the truth if he thinks he is like?
I wanted to incite the scout, but
Okay, both of you roll insight checks.
We
Ooh.
found each other
Fives!
in a dungeon or in a prison in the Underdark. That's how he's come to be here now.
Okay, Ryker, Prince Darendil is telling the truth.
Oh
Brimley,
shit!
Brimley, the scout is telling the truth.
okay.
And since he knows her name, she is super weirded out.
Yes.
So she is going to say to you, the group, "All right, follow me. Keep your hands away from weapons. You are being watched."
All I got is my cane.
Just
I
finger
whisper
guns.
back to Globagul and I tell him it is very important for you not to talk. I don't know what we're about to walk into, so please be as quiet as a mouse.
You, friend. Let me get your tokens on this map here.
Goodness,
Oh,
goodness.
I guess I don't need Crescent's token anymore.
Bye, Crescent.
Poor Crescent.
He
I
served
miss
us
him.
well.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Should have grabbed some of your money when before I left. Damn.
Did you grab some of my money?
Oh,
I grabbed your stuff because you were an
Bryn
absolute
talks to Cassius really quickly
Wait, hold
and
on, man.
asks if we can make a grave site for the people that we've lost.
Huh?
My understanding was that Cassius's intention was to have a memorial of some kind when you revamped Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah, that's more
Okay.
of what we kind of talked about. Because
Okay,
we don't
sorry.
have any bodies for anybody really. Therius was a
Don't ruin that
Triatheus.
my shirt.
Oh, did you not watch
No,
the
I
last
can't
episode?
see
I've
anything.
been
Nope.
so busy.
Don't
Okay.
tell
I
him what
can't.
happened to Triatheus.
Cool.
I don't want
Well,
to
we
hear
still
about
got.
anybody. I don't want to hear about anybody. I want to listen to the whole thing.
Okay. Well, we still
All
got
right.
some of your stuff, so.
All right. She leads you into this area where the ground kind of gives way. It almost seems like tile, but then you can see that it's actually just really, really compacted dirt that is then had really intricate designs carved into it. And all of the buildings are very carefully
I
hidden
can't
in
see
the
anything. So
trees.
whatever you're
I can
talking
see the
about,
circle.
like, I'm blind.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you
same.
can't see.
Oh.
Why can't you see? It says you can see.
I can see 2 chairs and a blue
I can move.
circle thing.
I can move.
Maybe
back
you
and
just
forth.
need to redrop us.
That reminds me. Cassius
Oh,
There
owed
it is.
Crescent some money for giving it. I guess it's too late for that now.
What did I owe you money for?
5 gold because we're testing something out.
5 gold.
It doesn't matter now.
Huh.
Can you guys see the entire map, or just
got
what's
it.
in your field of
Yes.
vision?
All of
I
it.
see the entire-
I see new art Elven.
I'm just gonna reload my page because
Yeah,
I
I can
see
see all of
everything. I
it.
see the rooms.
Okay,
I can
something
see
is
through
going on with
time.
my modules.
These peeps right there.
downloading
Hold on.
world data. Please wait.
My guess is that I did not switch the. Oh no,
Still,
shared vision is off. The
still a
fuck
weird
is
thing
happening
on
here?
the screen.
Shared vision is off.
Oh,
I don't know why you can see through walls, but that's happening again, so that's pretty great.
I like it.
I can also see what's in this building.
Yeah. That's the problem. So you guys can either see nothing or everything for some reason.
awesome.
So I'll have to figure that.
I
it's
can
not-
see through the map.
Yeah.
I can see the white tile on the
I
bottom.
can see you.
Oh no!
Put on some pants,
Okay.
God damn it, Tom.
Yeah,
I am in
seriously,
my own
Tom, what's wrong
goddamn
with you?
house. You do not tell me what to do with my pants. All right, so Wasea is going to bring you over here.
They're very pink undies. I like it.
Hmm.
That's because they're not. I have to wear my Strahd undies on Strahd Day, and I have to.
Look, someone put a red
This is
shirt
true,
in
but
with my
yeah,
white
no one-
underpants. So.
So she'll bring you here and ask you. She'll say to wait there as she goes inside.
Cool.
We'll do the chutney noise.
I am going to cast a spell real quick. It'll last an hour. I think it goes 4 people. So it does 4 people. I'll do enhanced ability on 4 people for Eagle Splendor for charisma checks. So Darendil, myself, and whoever else wants it.
Who else wants it?
Otherwise, I'll
I
use a 3rd level spell.
have a +7. I don't know if anybody else. But yeah,
It'll give
Um,
advantage. So
I'll take it.
okay.
Is it 4?
It's for advantage on charisma checks.
I only have a +0, so no.
Fine. I mean, if
I
you're gonna
appreciate it,
talk, you
but
might as well
no.
have a little buff, right?
What about Lou? Isn't he charisma based?
It's for
Oh, I
whoever
muted
wants.
again. No, let's give it on to somebody else. I think with my high charisma and whatnot, we should give the advantage, spread out the possibilities.
Well,
I'll
Rin
take
or
it then.
Clavicle. You want to take it? All right.
Give it to
So that'll
Clavicle.
make it 4 people. I mean, hey, charisma's always good.
Babigal says,
He's not
"Friends,
allowed to
lay down
talk.
your arms. We can talk about
Yeah,
this."
but just in case, or a performance check, a deception.
That's true.
Okay, so coming down the stairs is again Wasea, and she says to you, "I present King Erixidar of the Forest Elves here, and a man will come out." At
So he's
which
dead.
point, before anybody says anything, Prince Darendil, again arms wide, "Father!" and starts running up towards him.
No.
Does anyone
Rin,
stop?
stop him.
Nope.
I
I
stop.
want to see
Stop
what
him.
happens.
I grab him and I tell him, slow your roll.
Rin,
Just
make
wait.
an athletics check, please.
Jesus Christ.
Athletics check? Really?
This is a contested athletics check.
You got this.
Okay. Since that it's +10.
The
I
little
rolled
one.
that one! Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, what?
See, that's the
A nat
hubris.
one?
That's the hubris,
Bad
right?
luck. Oh,
Don't even talk
sorry.
about that. I rolled 3 natural ones
Sorry, Mom.
in a row.
But
It happens.
I've been there.
So the funny thing is, he did not roll a natural one, but it still added up to 11.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
So it's a reroll.
so it's a reroll.
Yay.
Yay.
On Rin. Catch your balance. Get him.
Second natural one.
Oh no, almost a natural.
Absolutely not.
Ah, this time he rolled a natural one. Okay, so that is a
Dope.
6. um, all right, Rin, you grab onto Prince Darendil and you are wrestling this massive cat man as the king is like looking both confused and like a little
And
grossed
I
out.
tell him, calm down until your father recognizes you. You might get a bad reaction if you were to wrap your arms around him and give him a hug.
Yes. Clearly
And
there's
then
something going on.
and then a young elven woman will come out, and that Prince Darendil will say, "What the fuck was her name? Quixina, Quixina, it's me, it's your brother, father. I know I look so strange in this form, but I promise it is me. It's me." And the king looks at Prince Darendil, and he looks at the rest of the party, and he says, "Is this some sort of weird joke of some
This is not
magnitude?"
no joke, sir.
Yes,
He
it's more magic based for sure.
I'm
Was
going to kneel and
he's
pronounce
been
this.
through a lot.
was
I'm
say
gonna,
oh,
I'm gonna
go
kneel in
ahead.
front of him and say, "Sir, sire, says nice to meet you. My name is Lord Ryker Sigurd. I don't know if you heard of my father. He is another lord or sort of king in our little town, I guess. He promised. He told me he was your son. He speak Elvish, and this is the only language he spoke. So he told me he was cursed by someone, don't know who. And I'm only here to help because I would like to establish a trade route with you. I'm just trying to do what my father wishes.
The
Thank you.
king is like, you're throwing a lot at me here. Um,
Yeah.
Vikan, can you shed some light on this? And another elf is going to come down the stairs. And as soon as he gets there, Prince Darendil starts to freak rat the fuck out. And he's like, you did this to me! Rin, I need you to make another athletics check as he tries to break
Right.
out of your grip.
Ah,
He's, he
Ooh.
succeeds in breaking out of your grip. And so
Oh
he is
no.
and then
trying to.
I'm gonna use grasping vine tattoo.
Ooh.
Boy.
It's coiling grasp, but yeah. Go ahead and roll that.
How do I roll that?
Athletics again, I think. Or no, it's there should be DC on it.
Let me pull up
It's like
your
15 or
sheet
something.
here.
If Ren is trying to hold him back, and can I try to help her with telepathic shove, pulling him back?
Grasping tattoo.
Link telepathic show for me.
The creature must succeed a DC of 14, strength saving throw, or take 3d6 force damage.
So
And
it doesn't
has,
stop. It doesn't.
Oh no, it does.
It
there's
does.
more. Yeah, there's more to that. What is beyond that?
Force damage and be grappled by you. As
Oh.
an action, the creature. How do I share with this?
Oh,
How
you
do I
do.
share this with you guys?
Right click maybe?
Oh wait, no. Click on display.
Display?
Yeah, when you click open the item at the very top right hand corner, you can click display to VTT.
Okay. Oh shit! Wrong one. Sorry, wrong one.
Oop, goggles and light. Yes.
Okay, so if he succeeds on this check, then Brimley, I'll let you do your thing.
Okay.
Strength save. He does succeed. So yeah, Brimley, you're using your telekinetic shove.
It's not going to hold him, but it's going to draw him back 5 feet closer to me. Once I see him break free from Rin's, he's going to make a strength save of 18.
And then a strength save of 18, which he succeeds. So does anything happen to him if he succeeds?
So
yeah, he keeps moving forward.
Okay.
Oh crap!
Ren is gonna follow him.
Prince Darendil tackles this wizard to the ground, wraps his giant cat hands around his neck.
Ren pushes this person out of the way and grabs Prince Arundel, and I said, "Cut it out."
I want you
This
to
is not
make
how
me
we deal with things.
both an athletics check and a persuasion check.
I'll do something with her if it doesn't work.
Ooh. Okay, so he does not calm down, but he does fail to beat you on an athletics check, so you are able to pry him off of this wizard. And you're kind of holding him there. And the king is like, he is moving kind of out of the way, but he's not in any sort of hurry. Like, he's just kind of fluid in his movements. And Viken, the wizard, once he is released, will also back up. And then he is going to cast Hold Monster on Prince Darendil.
Damn it, that's what I was going to do.
Does it work?
I was gonna vortex warp him over here.
Of that guy, and she uses her grasping tattoo on this guy.
Are you about to start combat here?
Yeah, I am.
I cast polymorph on Rin.
Rin,
Do
make a
not
save.
do that, and I'll twin spell it so I get Darendil as well.
What save do I make?
Jesus.
strength?
No, it's wisdom, I believe. Yeah,
Oh,
It's either
great.
wisdom or charisma. I can't remember.
it's wisdom. So I'll cast on Darendil as well.
Okay. Darendil rolls a 6.
Perfect.
What do you turn them into?
Oh, did you fail, Love?
14? She got?
Oh, she got it? Perfect. They're both bunny rabbits.
Okay. Prince Darendil and Rin are now bunny rabbits.
I walk over and pick them both up.
Got one.
We can finally talk.
Rin
I
thinks
pick-
in her head, "You are dead, Cassius. You are dead."
That's
It's-
okay.
I've got both of them by the scruff of their necks. I apologize, Your Majesty. This is not how this interaction was supposed to begin.
Yes, let's try this again. Darendil, or Prince Darendil as he calls himself, believes he is your son and that he has been cursed. And we, his friends who met him in a prison in the Underdark, have traveled the last few months to come here to help resolve this. I do not know how that works, but hopefully we are not going to start a war between each other over this.
I do have a suggestion, if it would be all right with Your Highness, as Darendil has accused this man and I'll like point at him with the Rin Rabbit.
Daredevil. Yeah.
um this one he has accused this one of being the one who cursed him. If it is all right with you, I could cast Zone of Truth on both of them and just the two of them, and we can get down to the bottom of this immediately.
The king is going to say, I've certainly no problem with that. What I have a problem with is the fact that this cannot possibly be my son. Prince, please come down here. And coming down the stairs is another prince. And the
Oh,
king
God.
will say, This is Prince Darendil.
Then I believe there should be three targets of his Zone of Truth, as
Well,
we, with all of our hearts, believe that we are traveling with the true Prince Darendel who was cursed.
All right. So, Lou, make a persuasion check. I'll let you do it at advantage since you're all backing Lou's story up.
yeah.
And while he is
No, you
doing
don't have
that,
enhanced ability anymore.
I'm gonna go up to this prince here. Says, "Sire, if you don't mind me doing this,
Hold on.
detect magic."
Please tell me I still have one.
So you're walking up to the assumed crowned prince and is just going to start casting magic.
No, detect magic.
That is still casting a spell in front of
Yes.
the assumed crowned
It's
prince.
no harm. It's no harm. I'm just
Oh,
making.
the
I-
court wizard counterspells the fuck out of that spell.
It,
Like,
So this man here just refused my spell.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm not going to allow you to cast magic at the prince.
I'm not casting
Whatever.
at him. I'm casting detect magic for the area. So you don't want me to doing that?
You're in an elven kingdom. What do you think is gonna happen? Literally everything here is magic.
Well, let's see
Yeah.
if it tells me where the magic is and what the magic is. So
All
would
right.
you like?
Let's
Can I do it again,
Riker,
or are you
if
going to stop this?
I may have a solution to this situation.
I like
Ooh.
solutions.
I have, amongst my gifted abilities, the ability to see through magical disguises.
Ooh, okay. Like, not waste a spell slot.
If we can keep a hold of the assumed prince, the prince standing in front of us, and so forth, we could, if I may, my king, bless you with this gift to allow you to see through possible illusions or magical disguises placed upon people.
But I'm holding, grasping my cane
Okay.
very tightly.
The king looks again over the rest of you and is like, "This has been the most interesting afternoon I've had in some time. Uh, I don't think you're lying to me, but something is clearly not right here." He'll look over at
Absolutely.
Lorelei. You say you see through illusions.
I can gift anyone the power to see through illusion.
And then the court wizard will say, "I can see through illusions too with my spells. It's not terribly difficult."
Why don't you grant your king the same gift?
The king's going to look over at Lou and say, "I rather like your idea."
Okay.
Lorelei, can you see through illusions on your own, or do you
Um,
have to
it,
grant it to someone else?
I mean, I could do it to either myself or someone else.
Okay.
It would be with the spell True Seeing.
Okay. Um,
Tom knows all about that spell.
He does.
so If you want to cast that, I'm not going to stop you, but none of the elves seem interested in you casting it on them.
Gotcha.
Very well.
Looking at
I will
Lou.
hand. I'll hand Rin to Cassius.
Perfect.
Oh, I don't know if
You
that's a
be
good
a,
idea.
you be a good bunny. Don't bite me. I'll let you go in a minute.
Bryn is
Oh.
literally fuming with anger.
I'm just holding
Oh,
you by
have you
your
ever seen an
ears.
angry bunny?
I will
They
whip you
die.
into the trees.
They have heart attacks and they die.
Yeah.
That's what happens when bunnies get too emotional. Oh,
So
okay.
Rin, calm down.
So, Lou, go ahead and cast your Zone of Truth, or do you need them to be out of polymorph first? I guess.
That was going to be the other thing is Lou turns
No
to
problem.
Cassius. I need Darendil, which means you're going to
No
have to handle
problem.
Rin.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. I'll snap my fingers and just undo polymorph.
Okay.
And with it.
And then teleport 45 feet away.
All right.
Come catch
As it
me.
starts to begin.
Yeah.
And then as Darendil returns, I would usher, everybody out of a 30-foot radius circle that only the three are standing in and pop a zone of truth, requesting that they all, willingly let the spell do its thing. And I know who passes and fails and whatnot. So
Do we have to? Do we have to step out? Like honestly,
You
or
can
can we
fail.
just stay in here? Because I
You
have
can
nothing to
fail.
I'm
hide.
gonna
Like I just want to
no
stay close to anything that happens.
it yeah, but still, a 15-foot radius sphere isn't that big. It's
Okay.
best to.
Then I'll go right here and be right behind.
Yeah. And you know if they pass or fail, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
This is a 15-foot radius. So who do you want in the
Perfect.
circle?
Just the two Darendels and the wizard.
Okay. The king is going to command both the wizard and Prince Darendil elf to be there.
Darendel.
Darendil. Yeah, I like that one.
Prince Darendil is looking at Darendil just like, the fuck? And so the king will step back and sit on this bench.
Larove will cast True Seeing on himself.
Okay. Everyone remains as you see them.
Oh boy.
Okay, so they will all. Oh, I guess Wasea doesn't want to be in there. They will all voluntarily fail their charisma save.
Oh boy. There
They
you
have
go.
they are all under the compulsion of the zone. Ask your questions. You have 10 minutes, but I can
All
cast it
right.
again if need be.
The king will look at Darendelf and say, "Are you Prince Darendil?" And the prince will say, "Of course I'm your son. What manner of I can't believe you're subjecting me to this." And then the king is just gonna like hold up a finger to be like, "Quiet." Then he'll look over at Prince Darendil here. "Are you Prince Darendil?" And he's going to say, "Of course, I'm your son. I don't know who that is, and I know that Vikan has done this to me in some fashion." You can see him starting to lose control of his emotions again here.
Easy. Easy, buddy.
And
Does
actually
anybody have calm emotions?
the
Yeah,
king
I wish I took it.
the king does. Actually, wait, does
Awesome.
he?
That's
Yeah, he
good for a
does.
king to know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was gonna say
Even
he
if it's
better
just
fucking
like
have
ring of
that.
spell storing.
Yeah.
Calm
So
ya,
yeah.
bitch.
What kind of a save is that? It is a. Oh my god. It's always when I need to look something up that it takes forever. Calm emotions. I think it's a wisdom save, isn't it?
Probably.
No,
It
it's a
feels
charisma
wisdom.
save. It's a charisma
Ooh.
save. So Prince Darendil. Ooh, he almost passed. But yeah, so he sort of visibly relaxes a bit. And the king's gonna look at Vikan and say, "Vikan, do you know anything about this situation?" And Vikan is gonna be like, "Sir, I have no idea what's happening here, but I'm fascinated by it."
This is fascinating. Somehow you're all telling the truth.
Somehow they are all telling the truth.
I'm going to insight that wizard because I think he's doing something fishy.
Okay, give me an insight check.
And
as-
I'm going to add my genius, my flash of genius, and add +4 to that, so it's 22.
Okay, as far as you can tell, he is telling the truth. He is staring at Prince
Fascinating.
Darendil. You can tell that he wants to step closer, but he doesn't want him to grab him by the neck again.
Is it possible you have a second son?
That
A
I
twin,
also
maybe?
named
Name
Prince
Prince Darendil.
Darendil.
I mean, he could have become confused and named himself Darendil, being trapped in a prison over time, imprinting himself on
Can
his
I
brother.
make a suggestion?
Yeah, you're not a bunny rabbit anymore.
What if somehow somebody took Prince Darendil as a as what is he? A
Quaggoth?
quagga. Let's say they put the memories of Prince Darendil in the quagga, making him think that he is Prince Darendil.
A bastardization of enchantment magic.
But for what purpose? To simply put him away somewhere in another creature?
Yeah, it
For
doesn't make
what purpose could one seek to remove the mind of a prince and replace it with the mind of another? One that has been altered to believe that he is the prince, but with altered loyalties.
Well, that sounds. It's
Has the king ever noticed anything different? I mean, that's the only way anything abruptly changing in his life.
My son is a spoiled little elf prince. He's much the same as always. And then the elf Prince Darendil is going to say, "Daddy, I can't believe you would say that about me."
I believe it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. This is
I
quite
asked the
sponsored.
wizard. Says, "Do you know anything about curses or how to remove a curse?"
I mean, I could cast remove curse. I would need to prepare it, but that is within my power.
How
I'm wondering
powerfully
how
can you cast the spell?
Yes.
I'm wondering how far back Prince Darendil the Quaggoth could actually remember.
Are you going
Does
to
he have
ask him a question like that about that?
absolutely? Do you have childhood memories of here, or do you
Uh,
simply remember a certain point?
say I remember my sister being born all those years ago. And the DM forgot her name.
That's okay.
Quixina. I remember back when you were just a wee babe, and I was so jealous of you, and I still kind of am, but I'm
So
going
you're
to inherit
spoiled.
everything, so there's that.
That's incredible. What is she saying?
Hold on, plug my headset in instead. Does the wizard react to when he says, "I'm gonna inherit everything"?
Not particularly. Like the wizard is also elf royalty. Like they're all kind of wispy.
All right. This is a weird circumstance.
Well, I fulfilled my duties, to be honest. Sir, sire, I'm just wondering. I talked to that prince. I was looking for if you want to do a trade deal between my father, between you. We make wonderful armor and weapons if you ever need them.
Immediately goes from I'm confused about this. So, business deal.
Yes.
Erixidar is going to look at Ryker and be like, I'm trying to figure out if something is going on with my son and this beast here. Um, I'm not really in the headspace for trade deals, if you
Um,
Makes sense.
catch my meaning.
I love a
Uh,
good puzzle. This is amazing.
Vikan will kind of step forward and be like, if I could maybe do an experiment or two, we might be able to get the bottom of this.
No, No experiments.
All right,
Don't
all
think
right.
it's going to kill
What
him.
if we do an experiment, but some of us watch?
No, I watch. You do anything to him, and I swear to God, I'll lop off your head so fast.
Okay, calm down. Do you know what he's
Yeah.
gonna do?
Well, I would like
There?
to have some blood from the creature. And Prince Darendil will be like, I'm not a creature, I'm a prince, damn it.
Okay, just a little blood's fine. You don't need
Just,
his whole head.
just a bit.
But since that he's in the
Fascinating.
body of a quaggoth, don't you think that his blood would be quaggoth blood and not Prince Darendil's blood?
That's
Well,
interesting.
we're going to find out, hopefully.
I think it's good. He's home, Rin. We have him here, so
We
he's
don't have to
safe
be
as long as
harmful.
we're here. I
Yeah,
think
but
it'll be okay.
there's somebody that is posing as Prince Darendil, and we don't know which one it is.
Perhaps, or they could simply be both Prince Darendil, but one is now a Quagoth. Magic is very strange in many
Yeah.
applications.
We also have Brinley. He's a wizard, and I'm quite smart with the magic, and we can both observe.
Fine. You observe very closely, pay attention. But if he does anything, you tell me right away and I'll lop off his head.
I
Got
probably won't
it?
tell you, but I'll probably tell the more rational people. To be honest,
When we need head splitting, we will definitely call you.
yes. If that's a big if.
More likely than when.
This is boring.
Yeah.
Rin pouts on the ground, playing with her sword and just pricking
Clavicle.
the tip of her sword.
Clavigle's there. You can go play with Clavigle.
Now go play Flake.
Fine. I'll go play with Gobblegool, but just letting you know I'm not liking this.
I could turn you back into a bunny rabbit if you like.
No.
Okay.
Cassius, this is a good idea. I'm gonna provoke Rin while she's already upset.
It's okay. Let's do this experiment. How long will it take?
Well, I have no idea. I've never dealt with a situation like this before.
It's
Well,
very fascinating.
I asked Brimley, says, "Would you like to observe this with me?"
Yeah, I'm right here watching. It's just very fascinating. I'm very interested in curses and how this might play out. So proceed with the blood ticking.
All right. I don't have a map for it, but the wizard will take you to a little lab that he has with various Bunsen burners and vials and whatnot. And he'll take a syringe and
Oh,
take
it's
some
sniping.
blood from
Very cool.
yes, graduated cylinders,
Ooh.
and he'll take some blood from Prince Darendil and cast a couple of spells, look at it under some microscopes, and be like, it's like he said, it's certainly not. It's not an elf with Quaggoth skin. Has there been any? None of you are sorcerers by chance, are you?
Kind of.
Nope, not me.
No, not to our knowledge.
You don't have
Yeah.
any sort of your magic. It doesn't do anything unexpected.
Like
Mm,
how? Depends
Yes.
what. Depends how you
We
unexpected.
We
we were in
actually
the
encountered quite a
Underdark.
bit of something like that.
Yes.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a
What
lot of
now?
there's a lot of stuff
We,
called Azeris in the Underdark where we were.
when you cast magic around it, it sends it into a wild spin. Your spell still enacts, but you're unsure of any possible side effects that could be happening.
I see. I see. You don't happen to have any, do you?
Yes, we do.
You're
Do we?
outside playing with
Oh yeah.
Somebody has the vial. No, Anenra has the fucking vial.
I
Yeah,
think he
Adenra
does
had it.
too. Yeah. And then get
hold
back
on.
here. I know you're around
Hmm.
somewhere.
I'm assuming you looted him before he left.
Nope.
Anenra
No.
did
Yeah,
not
no,
die.
Yeah. He
He got
walked
to
away.
walked off into the sunset.
Or-
Anenra had it. It was all his.
Damn. But whatever.
Too bad nobody like ate some of this stuff. That would be pretty handy, I think.
I still have the mushrooms that make me grow bigger, but they're bad now.
Hmm.
Those are cool. Good to have.
I mean, I have heard of, when spells going awry, it can jostle your mind from your body, but always it would be the caster, not someone else. How strange.
And you
You
can't
want to know
spell
what's
this
even
magic.
more strange is the fact that Prince Darendil, the one that's in the Quaggoth, the one that's the Quaggoth, he seems to feel like you're the one who did it to him. I'm wondering why he has that in his head.
That I could not tell you. I've been a loyal subject and servant of this kingdom for my entire life. I've
It's like
done nothing but I've done nothing but be a helpful court wizard to the king here.
how many more of the things I got?
Perhaps another wizard of similar stature, or trying to impose themselves as you.
Well, that's just it. I don't believe this is the effect of wizardry.
I'm doing 19 insight to see if he's lying about the faithful servant.
Nope, he seems to be telling the truth.
Very strange.
Loose size, almost heavy side. Does somebody have a vial? I'd like to try to keep some of it
I
for
have
myself.
one.
Thank you,
You're in
Rin.
a
And I
laboratory. You have all kinds of vials around.
oh well,
So,
he's
is
not
there
paying
any
attention to
way
that.
you can
Um,
upcast spell magic? Can you try?
We're on the Quaggoth.
Yeah, I'm talking to the actual high wizard guy. Forgot his name.
Or like remove curse.
Yeah, can you do anything like that? Like a higher level? Like a higher
mean,
power,
yes,
I should say?
I'm quite an accomplished wizard. I can certainly cast those kinds of spells. Although at this point, I'm rather afraid that if I do, I'm not sure what will happen.
Let's see and find out. This
Is
is
it?
an
Is it?
investigation
No, 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 no,
experiment.
no, 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 no.
Interesting.
Can somebody cast a spell on Prince and Darendel in the Quaggoth outfit?
Hang on, before we go any further, Lou, what are you doing with your vial?
I pull out my fermenting, uh, Phasarus, and I
Okay.
pour some into the vial, and I hand that to him.
Okay, it is still giving off just a little bit of a green glow. And he looks at it, he says, "Oh, I'm quite certain you said you didn't have any. That's so strange. Well, let me
Let's check
see
our
here.
pockets.
Yeah, checking pockets.
Thought it was lint. Turns out it was a vial of Phasers.
Rabbits, they don't have pockets. So.
It is at this point fully liquid. It's no longer a solid. Um,
Oh yeah.
and so he'll pour a tiny bit out, and he will cast Dispel Magic on it. And he's gonna have to roll on the Wild Magic chart.
Oh, god damn.
That's good. I'm gonna make a third one. Come on, Charlie.
Oh man, if it's Charlie,
Quick, Charlie, cure Darendil.
it is not Charlie.
Okay.
Okay.
What is he dispelling?
He is just casting Dispel Magic on a little drop of the fermented Phasrus that Lou gave him. Kitten, get off my keyboard. Okay, his skin turns purple.
Wow.
And he looks down at himself and he's just like, "Oh, fascinating. Is it effects like this that you've seen?"
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It gets worse. It gets better.
No.
Hmm.
Apparently, it can
You never know what
summon.
you're gonna get.
Yeah.
It's like It's
Makes us
like a box of
grow.
chocolates.
Sometimes it
You
summons
know,
monsters.
sometimes you get the cherry filled ones, and then you get the ones that is filled with nougat.
There's a unicorn we've summoned a few
He'll
times. We
say, "I
call him
love
Charlie.
nougat." A unicorn, you say? A celestial being summoned by this stuff?
He's
Yeah.
very gruff. He's not very happy that it keeps happening, but we love him.
Well, how would you feel if you were randomly teleported away from your home into what the shit that we brought him into?
I mean, go with it. Welcome to the world of magic.
I
Hmm.
You're a
mean,
celestial being.
I wonder if
Randomly
one could
pop in.
learn to control the surges and
Mm.
get something we wanted out of it. You
Like,
say that
That'd
this
be
grows
cool.
in the Underdark.
Um,
what do you
I
want to try to
know,
get out of it?
I know that we encountered some in Vandalen when we were going into the Wave Echo Cave, but I'm pretty sure we blew it all up.
Ah,
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah. Two of my comrades definitely blew it up, and definitely a lot in the phasers we've encountered in the Underdark for sure.
hmm. I would certainly like to learn more of its properties, but he's going to take the leftover phasers that he has and hand it to Prince Darendil, and he'll say, "Drink this."
This should be fun.
Lou
Might as
cannot
well.
hide the joy in his eyes.
Prince Darendil is looking at you, his friends, for advice.
What do you have to lose? Maybe this will change everything.
I just like, do it.
I know that's what you
say. That's what my guy would say. I'm just like, yes, do it.
All right.
If we had thought of it, we probably would have earlier.
If anything happens to you, I will bring you back. I still have a great potion.
Ooh.
Okay. Lou drinks the liquid phasers.
Lou.
I mean, Lou wants to
All
drink.
right, this is how the
Prince,
world ends.
Prince Darendil drinks the liquid phasers. I'm gonna make a roll here.
Come on, Charlie. Just cross my fingers.
Okay. Prince Darendil drinks it and begins to kind of like not choke but almost convulse. Um, and as he does, the wizard is going to cast a super uploaded dispel magic on him.
Ooh.
What is his highest level slot?
If we need, I have more. I think I had a total of a gallon of it.
Jesus, you got that much of it?
Well, because I filled my water skin with it, and the water skin holds
Oh,
just over 8 pounds of liquid, which is just
that's
over a gallon.
right. I forgot it was your water
Jesus.
skin. Um,
Jesus.
No, you can just
Don't
call me
worry,
Mike.
guys.
okay.
Worst case scenario, we just keep doing it.
So he casts this upgraded dispel magic.
At what levels? I just want to know if they turn in a fight. I don't want to know if you're fucked.
He is casting it at 8th level.
Yeah, we've been fucked.
Um,
Oh,
so he's got to roll on the wild magic chart again.
Where is he? Stand. Okay, he's there. I'm gonna
He's
stand
right
like
here.
there.
Okay. Hang on a second. This is my old chart. Where's the new chart? Standby. Yeah, this is not the new chart.
Whoever pulled it.
Standby.
It's all good. It's all good.
On standby.
standing by.
We're gonna scatter around
Holding.
and relax.
Holding.
See if there's any good magic
Holding.
items. Blah blah blah. Time to be sneaky while the DM isn't paying attention.
I'm gonna sneak over here and steal all their shit. Nothing the DM can do about it.
Jesus.
That means my party last night were rolling on the wrong chart the entire night.
Oh boy,
Oh.
that's awesome.
Okay.
That pathing was exactly what my 4-year-old does.
Okay. So, oh my, Ryker, what are you doing?
Riker's dancing.
Ryker, what is the closest you got to the wizard?
Closest?
Uh-huh.
I was just playing around there. I wasn't doing
Uh,
that.
Uh-huh. I don't know. It looked an
I
awful
think he's
lot to me like
punishing
your
you.
token was moving around.
He was doing the same thing.
You just did it while I wasn't looking.
Exactly. I did it perfectly.
I wasn't. I'm just moving. I'm just playing around. I'm not actually going near him. I told you. I'm stepping back from him.
Okay, so how much is 30?
So Riker just dies. Make a new character.
No, I like
Actually,
this guy.
it doesn't matter. You're still within 30 feet.
Oh.
Brimley's not. So everyone from Brimley out is not affected. But yeah,
Oh,
everybody
we're in the
else.
lab though, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I guess it's not an accurate representation of where everyone is.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
true.
say if you
With
guys are in a
everybody
lab,
who's in the room.
Yeah, if we're in the lab, we're all fucked.
It
Or all of
would be whoever's in the room, I guess.
Fuck.
Is this
I'm
the
in
one
the-
where you gotta
Yeah.
yell for the next
Blue
hour?
was there.
Oh no, this is the one where
God.
all of you are now frightened of the wizard.
Is there a spell to avoid? Is there a condition?
There is
there-
not a
Ah.
save here. This
Because
is just
I
I
do have,
cannot be frightened.
and you
I'm
are
immune to being frightened.
and I have advantage to avoid or end the frightened condition on yourself.
Okay, and if we were in combat, you would be able to do that.
Okay.
But this is not a save. This is just happening.
Can they still break
Awesome.
line of sight? Well, yeah, I mean, you're afraid. Run.
And Prince Darendil. Yep.
Run.
Okay, Prince Darendil roars and starts charging around the room.
Oh god.
And I start running out of the room.
Oh god.
Falling
Oh, god.
more?
Hold on.
Everyone but Lou and the wizard are are frightened.
Of the
You're frightened
Quaggoth?
of
Oh
You're
no.
frightened of the wizard. But yeah.
Oh.
I'll call to
Shit.
the wizard. You hold him. The rest of you, get your asses out of here. And I want to try an intimidation on them.
Okay. Give me that
I use
intimidation check.
grasping vine on the wizard, or my grasping tattoo.
The wizard is trying to cast hold monster on Prince Darendil Quaggoth.
Gotcha.
Then I was just running out of the room. I'm already
Okay.
ready.
Yep. I'm afraid too. I'm out of there.
Okay, I guess I'm afraid I'm out. Fuck.
Fear is fear.
The
I mean- Larove wasn't in the lab, so
even if you weren't in the lab, you can now hear the roaring and the crashing, which suddenly comes to a stop as the Quaggoth fails his save.
The roaring and the crashing. The roaring and the crashing.
Indeed. Lou, you are the only one that is basically in control of your functions here. What do you want to do?
All right. Now I need you to leave the room. Avoid everybody that you can that was just in this room.
Says, I see that they had some sort of effect on when I tried that.
Yes, we should have warned you that the substance, the magical excitement can affect not just the caster, but all those in a given radius, and that radius is dependent on the effect.
That
To
is
which we
fascinating.
don't know how many effects there are. I've personally seen probably 20 or 30.
But my theory might be correct here. I think that Phasrus is what caused this beast to think it was a prince?
How would how would it know? How would it have the memories of the prince? How would it know the information that it knows?
No idea. But I
Because for all intents and purposes, if that is exactly what happened, for all intents and purposes, that Quaggoth is Prince Darendil. If his mind is that of Prince Darendil, then is he not Prince Darendil?
That's a philosophy question. I'm a scientist. You'll have to ask a cleric.
Shit.
I had a friend that I could have asked recently. We lost him to well, another situation that is not your problem. This is information I think that we need to get to the king and all others.
All right. The fear effect lasts for 1 minute, so I'm going to say longer than a minute is when he comes out of the lab. Oh
Yeah.
no! My cat just tried to jump on the desk and failed so hard.
Oh,
It was so sad.
pretty kitty.
She ran away. She's like, "You saw nothing."
I embarrassed no one.
So he is leaving the hold monster up on Prince Darendil for now. But yeah,
Good
he will
call.
come out. Your fear effects will dissipate. I
Oh,
guess I
thank
can get
God.
rid of the zone of truth since we're not using it. And yeah, he's gonna come down and explain that he thinks that through some weird, wild Phaedrus magic, the memories of Prince Darendil went into a Quaggoth of the Underdark, and that's where they are now. So
Bizarre.
Interesting theory.
as far as I can tell, my lord, you have 2 sons and a daughter.
That is so bizarre.
Just one looks like a Quaggoth.
Quite.
Congratulations, Your Highness.
This is a lot. This is a lot.
And you should take your time with it.
I
Absolutely.
mean, and then Elf Prince Darendil will say, "Well, can't we just kill that one? And I'm Prince Darendil."
No one's killing no one.
Nobody asked you.
If
Fair point.
anybody kills the Quaggoth, I swear to God, they'll lose their head.
I wonder
I think
if
it's something.
we possibly go into the Underdark. I wonder if there's something we could do to break this curse, blessing, whatever it is.
Or perhaps we could find the magic to make
Look here.
our Prince Darendil look like he should.
Turn him back into
Maybe
an
we
elf.
turn, yes, or turn him into an elf if it is the case that he is in fact a Quaggoth
I mean,
with the
that's not
mind of
impossible.
Darendil.
In all these months that we've traveled with him, we haven't seen that memory deteriorate or him change his behavior. So
Well, we're talking about the Underdark and Phaedrus here. We don't understand all of the implications of that stuff. Magic alone is a practice that no one being or no one mortal can fully understand. It could take 100 years to truly understand what happened here, but amongst the elves, that should be more than doable. For the rest of us, I'm afraid we may never see the true Darendel, or we may never see the two of them be true.
yeah,
So,
It's
Somebody
true that
split
a
them
100 years,
apart.
100 years is not as long as for an elf as it is for you. But
mm,
how long is 100 years to a Quaggoth?
that's what I was thinking.
I mean,
What
I've
if
never even seen
somebody
one before.
split Prince Arendelle into two beings and turned one of them into a Quaggoth?
Wow. Even if that was the case, there'd still be 2 Darendils now, whereas there used to be 1.
Yeah, and we're talking about killing off one of them.
No, we're not. The
Absolutely.
other prince decided to say something very ridiculous. We are
We've
not.
all ignored his childishness.
Yeah, it's the king's word for anything, so.
I mean, why would you ignore the bratty elf prince?
Yeah. Well,
Would everyone just look over and give the sarcastic look to the king? Just like, oh, really?
Everyone in turn rolls their eyes as hard as they can.
yeah.
Um, all right. The wizard is going to. Would you? Should I release the paralyzation on the angry one?
I suppose. I think the only
Yes.
thing we have to ask him is if he wishes to stay here now until, we can figure out something, or you guys can figure out how to fix this, or.
I think Hold Monster only works for a minute, though.
Yeah.
That's
So he
true.
would have been freed almost right after everybody else was done being afraid. And him, technically.
Okay. Coming crashing down the stairs is Prince Darendil,
Oh, no.
clearly
Early
in
in the
a
morning?
state.
Okay. Calm down, Darendil.
Who
Did that.
is trying to calm him down, and how are you doing it?
Sing your happy song. I feel pretty.
Put my hands up, try to calm him down. Stop.
The sun's getting
You
real
have
low,
to
big
take
guy.
a few moments here, or I will polymorph you into a rabbit again.
Okay, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Jesus Christ. Persuasion. Roll me some good dice. Yeah, not too bad.
Okay. Still with his breath kind of heaving, he's very clearly on the brink of a rage, but Prince Darendil does stop, and he does listen to you.
Take a breath.
He's
Take
not in a
some
place where
moments.
he's particularly verbal right now. So
Perfect. Just everything is okay, and we're trying to figure out what to do next. If you want to stay here, I'm guessing you're
I
still
think we
allowed to
should
stay
take
here.
him. I
And
feel like if we should take him.
but we don't have really. I mean, we can take him with us, but we don't really have a goal on how to fix him at that point. We could bring him back into the Underdark, collect some
What I'm
Phasers.
thinking is that if we can find somebody to undo whatever it is that was put on him, we might need both of the princes.
Well, we just had this wizard do this highest spell he can possibly can. And he seems powerful, and nothing happened. Literally nothing.
This isn't something that is going to be fixed immediately. I can make some inquiries and find out some information. I can work with you here, Your Highness, to help resolve this. But
no, you can't stay here. He
oh no, we're
might.
not going to stay. Yeah, we're not going to stay. But I can help bring materials like Phasers from the Underdark here for your wizard to be able to help, do experiments to fix this,
The
etc.,
wizard will
etc.
perk up and be like, yes, more phasers will allow me to do more experiments and perhaps maybe figure out exactly what it's capable of.
Yeah. The point of this is to figure out some sort of cure to revert your
Yes,
other Prince Darendil
that
from
too,
Quagothborn.
yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, Quagoth first, fix him, and then we'll talk about more phasers.
Well, I
I'm just
might
giving
need the
finger
phasers in
guns.
order to fix him. Who knows?
Uh-huh.
You just used some to try to already.
Yeah. You're not going to swindle me out of free phasers.
Oh no, that's certainly not try and swindle you. I mean, this is your friend we're talking about, is it not?
This is your prince we're talking about.
And yes, he is our friend.
Absolutely.
When
Well,
you say that, Prince Darendil visibly relaxes.
well, shit. If he can stay here, that's fantastic. We can
As
keep in
long as he's not in
communication,
any immediate danger.
and I'll make sure
How
to reach into Prince Darendil and ask him for things if he feels comfortable. Whatever. I'll just kind of whisper that to you.
Okay.
I
Prince
go up to
Darendil.
Prince Darendil and I hand him a gold coin. And I said, if anything should happen, I want this back, but you keep it for now.
He's gonna take it in his big clawed hand, and he'll just kind of grip onto it, and he'll say, "Of course, of course, you can't understand what he says because he only speaks Elvish." But
He says, "Thank you, Rin."
and then he'll turn to the wizard, and his eyes are gonna get even narrower than they are naturally, and he'll say, "If you try anything, I'll rip your throat out."
It's gonna
And
go so well.
so Prince Darendil is going to be like, "This isn't fair at all," and he's going to run up the stairs
May I ask, how does he run?
like this.
Does he run like a
Does
little
he fart
girl?
every 4 steps?
Does he like fling his arms around?
Does he look like a titan when he's running? Has his arms flailing?
Yes,
Does he
yes,
look
yes. He
like
absolutely
Naruto?
looks like a titan. No, he does not look like Naruto. He looks like a titan.
Okay.
Those are both awful. All right.
No,
Wow.
So
I'm
not
just gonna go to the king again since we sort of resolved this, and I'm assuming you need help with supplies or anything like that. We can offer to help my father, and if you need anything, you can just contact him. We're very resourceful.
Perhaps I shall. And he'll hold a hand out like he wants something from you. Do you have any sort of like insignia or a letter of some kind from your?
Yes, I pull the letter of my father just for trade route, and like where to go and how to get to where.
He'll take it and he'll just absentmindedly tuck it into his shirt. He says, "I will get to that at some point, I promise."
And we do make one of the best armors and weapons if you ever need it for your scouts or warriors or guards or who may be to guard your kingdom.
Right.
If you need proof, I can show you. If not, that's fine.
I'm going to take things one thing at a time here, but I'll be in contact.
Wonderful.
Now,
Well, I did my job.
if there's nothing else I can do for you people,
I have a small request. May I have something of this place? Doesn't have to be of great value, but let's say we go and we figured this situation out, and we want to come back here relatively instantly. I might have a way to get it back, but it definitely helps if I'm familiar with this place.
you want to make a teleportation circle in my home?
I mean, you could be right outside. We don't have to be right into your living quarters.
The forest is our living quarters. No, you can't put a teleportation circle here.
I mean, just some
No,
type of.
no, no.
I think he said no.
Prince Darendil and the wizard are going back to the lab, by the way, so they are not here anymore.
Okay. Bye, Darendil. It's been fun.
He's gonna
Hi,
turn and
friend.
just be like, I'll miss you."
Well,
We'll miss you more.
we'll see you when you're all better. Don't worry.
All right.
Also, may I say Prince or King? Sorry, my bad. I meant King.
Whoa.
I meant King. I meant King.
Wow,
I
racist.
meant that prince that went with him promised this group, not myself. My promise was just to meet you and hopefully establish a trade route. Promise reward for them. I'm just looking
Ah.
out for them.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
I don't remember that.
Oh, he definitely did.
He did.
Oh, okay.
He was definitely like, my very rich father will reward you for returning me to him.
Yes, he did.
Well, I mean,
The Elf King is like, all right. You brought me sort of my son, I guess.
yeah.
What?
We brought you a puzzle, I guess.
Yes, you brought me an errand that I have to run. Thank you.
I guess. I guess so.
He is your
Ah,
son.
yes,
Will
he is.
you pay us for returning him? In one piece, might I add.
Sure.
Sure. He is going to pay you. He's going to grab on his person. He just has a little pouch, and it has. Oops, that's the wrong dice. Get out of here. It has 65 platinum pieces in it, and it
Just feel
has
all his goodwill draining as we go.
pretty much. It has 65 platinum pieces, and it has 4 diamonds inside, and he'll just kind of toss that at whoever's closest. Say,
Oh shit.
I'll grab it.
hopefully
Yeah,
this is
I grab
sufficient.
it.
Okay. If Rin goes to grab it, I won't try. Fuck that.
Okay,
Yeah, I
Rin, you
grab
have
it.
a pouch with 65 platinum pieces and fuck, what did I say?
King, if
4
Four.
diamonds.
4 diamonds.
I am not going to touch this money, if we find
Why?
out that this man that we brought to you is not Prince Darendil, we will give back the money. And I'm sorry, I will
Mm,
apologize for wasting your time.
Honestly, if I never see any of you again, that'll be fine with me. But sure.
Can't guarantee that.
I have the. It's been longer than 2 days since we got here, or is it like a full 2 days since for the bag of holding?
Since you've arrived in the
Yeah.
Elven Sea, you've been here for like less than a day. Like this
Okay,
has
then
all
never
happened
mind. I
really
don't have it
quickly.
yet.
Alright, well then, I still have some business in town Dallas, but I think we wanted to hit Thundertree on our way there. Does anybody need to go anywhere else?
I'm with you guys until I hear back from my order.
Shit, I can't make a bag of
Cool.
holding.
Then I
Okay.
guess with Thundertree we go.
So, Lou, you're planning to leave us? Too?
It is a possibility my order may require further details from me. I'm going to
Right.
request not so, but it may be.
I'm gonna say this. I've enjoyed your company on the battlefield. I mean that. I like having somebody there that is as strong as me, that can take some of the brute damage instead of just being me.
I tell you this, when you first found me, I was separated from my original scouting group. We were sent down there to investigate everything that we had found, that we had found together. I
Mm,
don't know what happened to them, but I
but
can
you
say
want to
that I at
find
least
them.
did find. I can say that I at least did find new friends.
Yes, I say that we found great friendship between all of us.
All right.
But there's
So
nothing saying that I'm leaving today, so let's continue on.
as
All right.
you leave, are you heading straight for Thundertree or are you going to Phandalin first?
Well, if we follow the trails back, don't we have to pass Thundertree to get to Phandalin?
I mean, you would. I was just really not expecting you to go there.
I mean, the only other option is
Well, we promised the lady that we would bring back whatever, so we can't just break our promise.
I mean,
That's
we
fine.
got a good
I mean, we're getting close to the end of our time here for today, anyhow, so I can definitely have that prepped for next week. But yeah, I was just
Sure.
really not expecting Thundertree to be where you went.
Well, we get to
Anyhow,
fight a green dragon. Oh.
You would quit metagaming over there, sir. That green
Jeez.
dragon left a long time ago. It's a
Mm,
red dragon now.
I mean, unless
Oh,
I'm
chunky
missing
boy.
something, we
Um,
don't
Hey Matt,
have
so
a
were
whole
you
lot of
were you trying to
questions.
get something so that you could use teleport?
Yes, if we get something that and we figure out something and we want to come back close to here.
The teleport spell requires you to either have been to the place or have an object from it.
Yeah.
So since you've already been to that forest and everything, you can teleport back without needing an object to get there. It's like if it was like, hey, we need to, if you had the teleport spell, you could teleport us back down into the Underdark if I give you the Phasarus or something. Probably not the Phasarus, but
But
something from down there.
wasn't the circle broken?
No, the
Teleport
teleportation spell
spell.
doesn't require a circle.
Yeah, the more
Oh.
familiar you
They're
are
two
with a
different.
place, the better the chance of you getting exactly where you want. Otherwise, there's mishaps or
Okay.
Yeah,
possibility
if
of
you have an
mishaps.
object from but if you have an object from the place, even if you've never been there, you'll get there without mishap.
Okay.
Well, take a branch with you.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what's going to look for a stone or more likely a stone on the way out to see if I can't just take it and be like, I might need this for later.
stone delicious.
I don't know why he sounds like an orc, but
It sounds right.
On your way out, as you're leaving this area, the young sister Quixina is gonna come up to Cassius and just kind of take you by the hands and lean in and be like, "Thank you."
Okay.
Interesting.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'll put you guys back on the big map. Where's the
I
big
wonder
map?
what she knows.
Hmm?
Maybe
You
she
do
should have
that
been in
dish?
the zone of truth.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't say she knows anything.
Oh well, let them figure it out.
All right. So, Matt, you said Thundertree was like over here, right?
yeah, according to the map I have, well, it's right at the end, like right here.
I can have that prepped for next week.
Cool.
All right, so you guys get back out onto the road now, minus yet another NPC that I don't have to deal with and forget about.
All we have is Glavadool. Woohoo!
I'm gonna say to the person, if you don't mind, I would like to accompany you. Like, I can still find more trade routes for my father. I'm very useful.
Absolutely.
So
More people, the better.
are you willing to help, or are you just looking to line your pocket?
It's not my pocket getting lined. I'm not getting any of this. There's like,
Well,
I'm just doing this because I'm told to. I have two other brothers that are ahead of me, and they're like that prince.
Wow.
And I don't care if I get anything. I'm just doing this because I wanted to get out.
It's pretty
So
cool.
if you
Alright.
guys need help, I'll help.
Sure.
I'm very
We
strong
can-
and I like to fight.
Oh, we like to fight too, and it does happen quite a bit.
It has been known to happen from time to time.
Speaking of fighting, Rin, may I take care of your eye situation?
What do you mean?
Here. Larovi will lay a hand on her empty.
No, Ren backs away. It's okay. It's a battle scar. I love battle scars. And she walks away with Globagul.
Very well.
Good try.
All right.
I think she just likes the patch I made for her.
It is a very good patch, Brimley.
Cool. All right, so where we will pick up next week, what is? Yeah, next week is the 18th. It's not Christmas.
Nope.
But it's pretty close.
Well, I still have to do my Christmas shopping.
When we pick up next week, we will have you guys be near Thundertree.
Okay.
Cool.
Ready to ready to be there. Okay, and then I will put a couple of things in the chat um for things that you would be aware of as you got there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll have that prepped for next week,
Okay.
and
So I guess
that'll be where
to
we
you
pick up.
guys, what are we missing here? Because thinking about things like going to Fandal and the Thundertree, that seems secondary. Do we have anything that is like top of the list for us to be doing?
Well, I kind of want to find out why Globagool can talk. And it could be the reason why Prince
That's pretty
Darendil
exciting.
is the way he is.
It could be the Phasarus.
It could be
It
the
could be
Phasarus
the
too. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
But I
Globagool
don't want
walking
to
around down
subject
there. Or
Globagool
some.
to that
Oh no, no.
wizard
Sure.
to be
Sure.
experimented on.
I mean, for now, it's pretty dope that he can talk.
Yeah.
But I mean, is there anything else like I don't even know. Getting back to the surface was like the biggest goal, and then we ran into stuff along the way.
Well, we can see if Neverwinter needs any help there, or even
I mean,
You could always go back.
yeah,
yeah, but to do what?
Do
to get
what?
our stuff back.
How
That's
about
pretty big.
the Emerald Enclave is going to be sending a force down there to deal with Orcus and the Fiends. You could team
Oh,
up with them and finish that whole thing out. I'll end up being there most likely.
that sounds like a cool. That sounds cool.
So Neverwinter's going in an army? Fuck, I should have traded with him.
Neverwinter did not seem to have any sort of like they weren't particularly on guard or anything. Like it was seemed to be
Right.
mostly business as usual in Neverwinter.
Right. So they probably haven't heard anything yet, or just telling them that-
They don't know yet.
I mean, if the Emerald Enclave is going to go back down, I would rather go with four strong than just us for
Brimley
sure.
and Loravoy, though, you would Brimley especially since you've been doing this research trying to kind of like whistleblow that there's some weird demon shit going on.
Mhm.
You have done that in Neverwinter and basically nobody is taking you seriously sort of thing. Like it's sort of it's not affecting me right now, so it's probably not a real thing is
Sure.
tends to be people's attitudes.
The best kind of attitude.
There's this weird doom speaker in the middle of town. He's probably
Pre-
on something.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what you've been met with, like as this is
Jesus.
happening.
They're so numb to it now. It's like, yeah, sure, this weekend's at the end of the world, right?
Yeah, they just kind of brushed me off, and it was like, no way, little man, get out of here.
um, yeah, so our stuff from what, shit, I can't remember his name, but one of the dark elves that we ran into, he told us that our stuff had been sent to Menzoberranzan, and that was before we killed Elvira. So if we were going to go look for our stuff like we want to, then it's going to be the main city of the Drow, and that's going to be intense because they don't normally let anybody else but Drow in there.
So we're
Other
just
dark
gonna leave our
elves.
stuff with them.
We don't have to. We could sneak our way in by
Urx's stuff
trying to
is
fight if we want
there.
to.
Like
All of our stuff
there,
is there.
all of our stuff is there. Like there could be spell book. Like Urx's had a spell book that was taken from
Bryce
him
is everywhere.
that one of our teammates could use.
Sure. A lot of our gear that we had when we were captured is there. So if you are really bent on going down there, when we go into the Underdark, we can head that way and try to find somebody to help us get to the Drow City.
I don't know. I think we should. I think we need to regroup and like sit down and like really think about what we want to do next.
Okay. Then that's what we should decide on.
Agreed.
Because I don't want to like. I don't want to start something and it being a dead end and stuff. I want to fight. I want to chop off somebody's head. Give me that.
So there'll be plenty of chopping along the way. Okay, then I think, well, since one of the main ways to get back into the Underdark is through Gauntled Grim, we have Eldith and Nomi and her friends went there. We'll have somebody at
Well,
least be
we
able to
also
talk to
said
a
that
little
we
bit.
would get some phase wrists to help.
That's a different story. That's not impossible to do while we're up here. I can send some messages and make some connections down there. So that's not a super hard thing to do.
And if you need transportation, I'll just send a letter to my father. He can deal with it too.
Perfect.
And
Okay.
you can send me some gold for doing the work.
Okay. So we'll head over to Thundertree and then head down to Phandalin and then head up to Doppelgrim. And unless something comes up in between.
But Lou said he had to go to some place, didn't he? To report.
Lou is
I'm
currently
waiting to
awaiting.
hear I'm waiting to hear what corporate has to say.
Okay.
Exactly. And you guys are just along for the ride, right?
Glabagul will speak up and be like, "I'll go anywhere with my friends."
Yeah, I know. Probably.
We would never leave you behind, Globagul.
But at least one of you cries when the DM kills me.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Fuck. I couldn't resist.
Awesome.
Yeah, I get killed when I'm not even here.
Hey, you fought like a champ, I guess.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I don't remember. That was a long time ago. It
We
was
have
awesome.
been on a
Go
bit
listen
of a
to it.
hiatus. All right.
It's been good though, yeah.
In that
We're
case, we'll
going
pick up
here?
here next week.
Cool.
All
I
right,
think I'll
sounds
take
good.
Yeah.
that.
Sounds good.
All right.
Nice little
See you then.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Alright guys.
Have a good one.